The following are the headlines for the news update today, the 13th of October 2022. FEC approves 203 billion naira MTN takeover of Enugu-Onitsha road. Federal government to commence national emergency medical services on Friday. And in business news this morning, corruption. World Bank sanctions 7 Nigerian firms and individuals. Aviation. Nigeria to generate $185 million with establishment of Maintenance Repair and Overhaul MRO Center. Power. Federal government says no plan to privatize TCN. Good morning. Welcome to News Update on your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. I am Otosi James Chuku, and here are the news in full. The Federal Executive Council on Wednesday approved MTN's takeover of the construction of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway at over 202.8 billion naira under the Road Infrastructure Tax Credit Scheme. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, disclosed this to State House correspondents shortly after this week's council meeting chaired by the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. According to Fashola, the approval followed Executive Order 7, signed by the President in January 2019. This, he said, would enable the telecom giant to complete the dualization of the 110-kilometer road. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, has said insecurity may hamper elections in the Northwest and Southeast states. Yakubu said the insecurity in the country was concerning, noting that the security challenge, which was heated or restricted to the Northeast region, has now spread to other parts of the country. Speaking in Washington on Tuesday, the INEC chairman, however, said he has received assurances from the service chiefs that they would secure the voting environment during the 2023 polls. Following 2 years of discussion and approval by the Senate, the federal government is to commence its emergency national ambulance service on Friday as it officially starts the National Emergency Medical Service and Ambulance System, NEMSAS. This was disclosed by Dr. Felix Ogedegbe, the chairman of the National Emergency Medical Treatments Committee, NEMTC, on Wednesday in Abuja. The federal government stated that the ambulance operations commencing on Friday is a pilot phase of its national ambulance service and will commence in Abuja. And now to business news this morning. The World Bank has disclosed that it sanctioned 7 Nigerian firms and individuals for corruption during its 2022 fiscal year. This disclosure was made in the bank's latest fiscal year 2022, which covered July 1, 2021 to June 30, 2022. In the Sanctions System Annual Report. The sanction list contained 3 Nigerians and 4 Nigerian companies who were found guilty of corruption of necessary investigations by the Washington-based bank. The two companies blacklisted by the World Bank are AIM Consultants Limited for 2 years and 2 months and Softtech IT Solutions and Services Limited for 4 years and 2 months. The other two firms blacklisted by AFDB but recognized by the World Bank under the cross-department policy were Sagittarius Nigeria Limited and Sagittarius Henan Water Conservancy Engineering Limited for 2 years and 6 months each. The Federal Executive Council (FEC) has approved the establishment of a Maintenance Repair and Overhaul (MRO) Center for the aviation industry. The federal government stated that the center would be first in West and Central Africa. It would be a one-stop shop for the overhaul, routine maintenance, and service of aircraft. It would be done through a public-private partnership (PPP) with Messrs. AJW Consortium as the concessionaire using the Build, Operate, and Transfer (BOT) PPP model. This was disclosed in a statement by the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission (ICRC) in Abuja on Wednesday. The federal government has once again assured that it has zero plans to sell or privatize the operations of the Transmission Company of Nigeria (TCN). This was disclosed in a statement by the Minister of Power, Mr. Abubakar Aliyu, in Abuja on Wednesday. He noted that transmission is a vital segment of the electricity value chain that constantly needs significant investment. The minister stated that the TCN is at the heart of the federal government's plan to boost Nigeria's power sector, noting that there are no plans to sell the company. He added that the federal government is working with TCN to make the TCN's operation more efficient. This is news update from your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio, in association with Automedics Auto Care Limited, Ajao Estate Branch, and Dependable Securities Limited. Before we go, a recap of the major stories. FEC approves 203 billion naira MTN takeover of Enugu-Onitsha Road. Federal government to commence national emergency medical services on Friday. And in business news this morning, corruption. World Bank sanctions 7 Nigerian firms and individuals. Aviation. Nigeria to generate $185 million with establishment of Maintenance Repair and Overhaul MRO Center. Power. Federal government says no plan to privatize TCN. Enjoy the rest of the day. I am Otosi James Chuku and you are listening to your number one business radio, Broad Street Radio. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broad Street Radio NG. Join the conversations on our Instagram and Twitter handles at Broad Street Rad. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Broad Street Radio NG on YouTube, and our website is www.broadstreetradio.com. You can reach out to us via WhatsApp on 0809-791-0074. And for sponsorship and advert placement on Broad Street Radio, the numbers to call are 0809-791-0073 or 0803-436-1400. You could also send a mail to hello@broadstreetradio.com or you visit our office at 195 Ikoro East, the building.